Everyone has a preference when it comes to the climate they enjoy most, with most people preferring summer over winter hands down. Cold weather, however, is nothing but a boon for scientists. Its properties of preservation are nothing short of fascinating, with amazing discoveries remaining frozen in ice for thousands of years. Some creatures have even evolved to spend their entire lives in sub-zero environments. We plan to give you the complete rundown and get you all caught up with these 5 unbelievable frozen animals. Let's begin. Number 5. 30,000-year-old mammoth. Imagine heading outside to play and coming across an entire woolly mammoth while you're out and about. Pretty cool, right? At the very least, show and tell would be awesome that week. Well, that's exactly what happened to Yevgeny Cylinder of Taimyr, Russia, when he found an almost intact carcass of a 30,000-year-old beast, much to his and everyone else's amazement. It turns out the boy had stumbled upon the entire right side of a male mammoth that weighs an amazing 500 pounds. Making the discovery even more incredible is that one of the creature's tusks was also preserved along with the rest of the body, which makes extracting an untainted DNA sample much more feasible. Number 4. Fox and Friends, Danube River. Winter can be rough, especially for animals. Every year, countless animals are frozen solid after falling into frigid waters. The Danube seems to have more than its fair share of unfortunate critters perish this way every season. While the thought is more than a touch morbid, these poor critters do offer us some pretty wild snapshots. One such picture is that of a fox photographed while frozen in an almost perfectly rectangular block of ice, making it look like something out of a Looney Tunes cartoon. This happens so frequently that one hunter has begun turning these animals into art, putting them on display, at least until they thaw out again. Number 3. Antarctica Sea Creatures. We previously covered some interesting things that have been found in Antarctica, and this next item adds to that growing number. When scientists bored a huge hole through the ice and sent an underwater camera down to film what was happening under the ice sheet, they discovered an incredible array of sea creatures perfectly suited to living in the ice-cold water. The team even found a new variety of carnivorous sponge and sea life comprising of fantastic colors. The amount of new species discovered is upward of 700 and still growing. What's worth noting is that these creatures are relatively protected from harsher conditions above the ice, giving them a perfect environment in which to thrive. Number 2. Arctic bacteria. On the opposite side of the globe, some startling discoveries have also recently been made in the Arctic, with these creatures being just a touch smaller than those found down south, as well as much older. More specifically, scientists recently found deposits of ancient bacteria buried in the ice of an excavated tunnel, with a NASA spokesperson stating that this is officially the first ancient creature to be found alive and successfully reanimated after being frozen in ice. The bacteria were found to be 32,000 years old. What sets these apart from some other finds is that others had to be coaxed into reanimation. This time, however, the bacteria came back to life almost immediately upon thawing out. Number 1. Tardigrades. These little guys are the ultimate in cool. Not only can they survive in space due to their unique anatomy, but one was recently revived after remaining frozen for 30 years. Being able to thaw oneself out after 30 years in cryogenics seems like the plot of a science fiction movie. But for tardigrades, or space bears as they're also known, it's just business as usual. Collected in 1983 off a moss sample in Antarctica, these creatures had been frozen for a long time. They are touted as the hardiest creatures on Earth and have been known to survive for extended periods of time, even while in the vacuum of space. And there, you have 5 unbelievable frozen animals. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and share it, and if you haven't already, subscribe down below to get notified almost every single day with new videos from Top 5's finest. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we are